For this questline, you will get a bit of money, meds, and ammo, along with a veteran rank RPD. The RPD will have different attachments depending on your dialogue choices near the end of the quest. So here in the bar, at the top, near the Drunken Geiger, if you go up the stairs, we can go over here and talk to Captain. He's going to start out this questline for us, but we're not actually going to be interacting with him much until the end. So the first part of this questline is to find the odd lights. Now, this can only be done around midnight, give or take like a half hour in-game. So when the clock on the bottom right of your minimap says 0000. Now, this location is going to be right over here in the forest in this little lake swamp spot. So once it's time, I'll get over there and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so he showed up at exactly 23:30, so it's within a half hour of exactly midnight. So we're going to talk to this guy, he's going to go on some rambles. Now, we need to learn the way to the radar, so we are going to be going back over here to the bar, even though it doesn't really show it. And we're going to be talking up a bunch of other people and trying to get information. Alright, so now that we're back here, we can actually talk to Captain once again to try and get a little bit of information. So we tell him the story, points us in a direction that we can try and talk to other people and get more information. So we're now going to talk to the bartender. Then I think it's the third option. We have to pay $2,000 for the info. Now we need to talk to somebody else. I forget. 1 second. There is multiple parts to this quest. Okay, so now we have to talk to Hystrix up here. Talk to him. This is Firebrand's partner, the guy that was in the swamp. He tells us more, and now we go down here and talk to some of these locals. Which is just a couple drunkards. There's one, and here's the second. And now we talk to Captain again. Is it possible to get through his PDA? Reasonable price. And now we need to go down to the scrapyard and check out 2 locations. So these locations of the scrapyard, there's going to be one on the east, one on the southwest. And so this first location, I'm going to be talking to this guy right here. It's laying, sitting down. In case there is a metal locker spawned over top of him, just fully loot the locker. It'll open up. You can try and talk to him then. I've had that happen to me last time I did this quest. But for the second marker, we're going to make our way over here. And now, here at the second marker, we will find this corpse just chilling here. We just got to inspect it. Then, even though there's so many of these quests, it doesn't want to activate the right one. We need to go back to the bar and investigate the locals. Okay, so for this part, we just come back up here. Now we got to talk to this drunk bandit. Ask him if he knows about Firebrand. He doesn't really know much. And then we're going to get another part of this quest, the bartender, which we go back down here and talk to him. That was that third option again. And now we have to go back and talk to Firebrand. Now, I don't know if this part is still time-gated specific. I don't think it is. I think it's only for the first time. Okay, so we're back here talking to Firebrand. Keep skipping the dialogue if you want. You can ask him more questions, but you don't have to. That's all I wanted to know. And now we have to find evidence of the tunnel. Now, this is where I would say if you're worried about losing anything on your person, drop it off at the bar first. And while you're there, if you want to make this easier on yourself, you can pick up some grenades. We are going to be fighting a slightly tougher bloodsucker than normal, so there's an easy way to cheese him. Alright, so I'm just skipping past these mutants. I don't need to worry about them. I'm going to run straight inside. There we go. Now, you just gotta be careful. There's gonna be a handful of mutants along with some zombies down here. think there's, yep, one more. And then I think there's going to be some skitters around the corner, and a couple more zombies. Oh, no, it's just the skitters. There's one more. Oh, of course. Alright, so this is where we're going to want to use the nades. So what we're supposed to do is supposed to just glide right through this anomaly and into this pit. Thing is, there's a bloodsucker down there, and he's stronger than the normal ones outside. So what we want to do is, let's grab a ton of nades, and we're going to bank it off of this little corner ceiling shaft up here. And yep, you can see I just got hit markers, and we're going to keep doing this. Okay, I think he's already dead. Yep, he is. You can see right there, that's where he was. Again, if he isn't dead and you don't have the nades, you can just run around in circles, heal, take a couple pot shots. You'll be able to manage. I did it with the starter shotgun. It's fine. But once you do that, you want to come down here, investigate this corpse. Now, what you want to do is, there's going to be a teleportation bubble that's going to show up here. There it is. To get in there, you just gotta go up here, jump into this trampoline. Not like that. I don't know how I messed that up. There we go. And then it's gonna throw us in here. Now we do have to grab something real quick first before we leave. It's in this backpack. And now a bubble's gonna show up in this corner. And now we can get to the bottom of things. Now I was going to throw you out here on the southeast side of the forest. You are going to be tempted to talk to Firebrand first. Do not do that. Go back to the bar first and talk to Hystrix. Right, so now that we're back here in the bar, we're going to go up here and talk to Hystrix. And then he will give us the true story of what all happened. Again, I'm just going to skip to the story. You can read it yourself if you want. But now that we have all the true information of what was going on, we are given another dialogue option when we go talk to Firebrand. So now we're going to make our way over there. And we're back here, we talk to Firebrand. Be careful of your dialogue options. This matters now. Oh, and I gotta take care of this fort. Okay. Okay, yeah. The first option gives you Firebrand's LMG. The second option is going along with Hystrix's and everyone else's plan to keep this from Firebrand. And then because of that, we get Hystrix's LMG, and that's the better one. So go for the second option. It said, it's fine, Hystrix will settle with me. And then we run back to the bar to get a reward. So we run up here, talk to Hystrix one last time. We tell him we convinced him. And then you can see all the rewards here. We get about 18... a little over 18,000 rubles, along with his RPD. Now, you get an RPD regardless of which choice you made, but this one comes with a lot better attachments on it. So, once you do that, hey, good luck. And now you would think you're done, but don't forget to come over here to Captain and tell him the story of what was really going on. And this will finish the questline for you. Hopefully you found the guide helpful. I'll see you in the next one.